Big John, Big John.
Okay, what is today? Today is Wednesday, the 10th of July, and barrel came through yesterday. Dropped an inch and a half overnight and another tenth this morning. So that's an inch and 6/10 in the last day and a half. Overnight. In the last day, I should say. So, on today's adventure, we've got a grain drill to clean out. And I've got to do something with a half full box of beans because the box has to go back to the seed dealer. So I'm either going to put them in a wagon, which I don't really want to do because I'm going to need a wagon for wheat seed. Or I have an old seed bag. I'm thinking about putting them in a seed bag. Put them on a pallet. And then they'd be in the way. And I'd have to move them with the Bobcat every time I want to. Here's this old bag. The problem is, it's all sealed back up. The problem is you gotta basically hold the thing up with a forklift or a Bobcat while you fill it. But I need the Bobcat to hold the box up to fill it, to dump it out of. I'm gonna have to think about this for a little bit and see which way I want to go with this. Let's get this box over here where we can flip it off, open it up, break it down. Never done that before. But I told Dan I would. It's a little crowded in here. I need things put away. I got the pump and everything on the planter flushed out with water. But I need to I still need to clean the tank out. And I still need to put the RV antifreeze in it, winterize it. So I think basically you flip this off, turn it around, flip it back on. Oh, locks them off both sides. There we go. No difference. All right, well, that's how you do it. Push this up out of the way. Now we need to get the rest of the beans out of here and put them in this box. Let me clean up a little bit. Ooh, I got goosebumps. I opened that door, got the Bobcat to move this box over here closer so I can dump these beans into that box. And it's starting to sprinkle out and the wind is just ripping in that door. Whole barrel's still swirling. And yeah, got a little wet and it's cold. So let's get a bucket and start getting these beans out of here, and then we'll vacuum the rest of them out. All right, got the vacuum cleaner out. And we're flushing. You guys can't really see nothing. All right, there we go. I know it's hard for you guys to see. It's dark. Lights are never in the right spot. Filled that up twice. Well, not clear full, but so everything's vacuumed out. There's a little bit down there in them brushes. That's not enough to worry about. I dumped her in the box here. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with this box, because I'm pretty sure I have to give the box back. I got a wagon over there I can put him in. I don't have a good tarp for it. And I did get that bag out. I might still try and put him in that bag and then set that somewhere out of the way. But, all right, that's good enough for drill clean out. Okay, got the boxes cleaned out, lid back on that box. I didn't zip tie it. So I'm figuring out how to get this spindle out of here. There's a bolt there, I know that, gotta take that out. So the threads were a little messed up, so I got a castle nut. It's the nut for it. And I run it on there backwards, kind of chase the threads with the castle part, so I can get that on there. I have a washer that goes on behind that, so I need something to pull. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take the inside tire off over there so I can wrap around this beam on the other side. I'm going to put a ratchet binder in there with a chain, but I need something to hook onto. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now, is making up something to hook onto. So, do you remember when I was making the mount for the split fire log splitter on the excavator? I trimmed that one tab off of there. So I've got that tab, I've marked the center of it. It's 1/2 inch plate. So marked the center of it, figured out what size hole I need, and it's a 15/16. So I got my good drill bits out, and I got a 15/16 drill bit. The sketchy part is I got it chucked up in my little bench top. Let me turn some more lights on in here. There we go. So I got my 15/16 drill bits chucked up in there. Here's that piece that I cut off. So I found the center, actually center punched it. So we're going to see if we can drill a hole. Now, I know a lot of people, they'll take and start with a smaller drill bit, and they'll keep stepping up the drill bits. I asked the guy that I buy my drill bits from about that, Winter's Drill Bit City. He says no. That's the hardest thing you can do on a drill bit, because a drill bit is designed to make a hole with the point. If you make pilot holes, you're just wrecking, you're putting all the pressure out on the flutes, and the point is not doing the work like it's designed to. So I've got it slowed way down. I do have a couple of vice grips to lock this down. What's going on here? A big old piece of slag. Got it. Now it sits nice and flat. The other problem is, let's just see if we can find the center. No, we were off. We got it started. Oh well. That far off ain't gonna hurt anything. So now, see, that's walking right through that. So I need some lube. So, got some good old WD-40. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp this down. Both sides. Well, I might not be able to do this. Yeah, I can do it out here. And I got one hand free to keep her lubed up. You guys see all right? I think we might be through and cutting into the table because the hole in the table's not that big. No, not quite. Okay, well, clamp her back down and keep going. Get her centered. Now the problem is, I think like I said before, the hole in my table is not big enough for that drill bit to go through. So we gotta do it this way, which is exactly what I was talking about not doing. But this is, oh, she's through. Let's just yep, all right. Okay, 1/15/16 hole. Now I hope it's big enough to fit on that stub axle. Let's go find out. Well, I probably should have test fit this first before I put the camera on, so I don't look like a fool, but you know what? I've looked like a fool before. So, and I will again. It's just a matter of time. Anyway, that's still warm. Not too bad though. Moment of truth. Yes, fits on there nice. Okay, and there really ain't room for the washer. And this nut just does not want to go on. But if we put it on the other way, like I did earlier, I'm not really worried about messing up the threads because the whole thing's junk anyway. Oh, that's not right. That is not right. And I don't have a tap big enough to straighten them out. I messed up now. Yeah, I did. All right. All right, let me mess with this. Yeah, this is what it's come to. I don't have a die that big to chase these threads, or a thread chaser. So we've got a triangle file. I've been at it for a while. And I don't think I'm getting anywhere. There's something going on back there and I can't see. Camera. Let's get the light back there. Okay. There's a piece of it's hard to do. Yeah, that's all messed up. Should really cut in, but I need to get that piece of crap out of there. Okay. There it is. I don't know what it was. She's gone. Let's clean them. My light is not right. Why are you being difficult again? There we go. just won't bite. See, the threads inside this nut are screwed up too for me forcing it on there the last time. But all I got to do is get it on one time. Just one time. Well, see, if we're going to force it, then you guys are going to lose your base. Because we have to put this on. Alright, well, I'll be back. Well, I no sooner than shut you guys off, and I got it started, and now the cord's in your way. It's not right. She's cutting threads, but it's going on. So I ain't stopping. Always use a proper hammer. Okay, there we go. Now, like I was saying, my plan, hang on, you're probably upside down. No, you are right side up. Okay. So the other side is exactly the same. Although I could go around this on the other side, but I need to pull straight. I don't know. If I hook around that, that'll be high. I think I'm going to take the other wheel off on that side, that wheel right there, which will expose this, and then I can go right around here over there with a chain. That's going to be the lowest point that I can get to. Wrap a chain around here, come out with a loop so that it will center itself, and then put a ratcheting chain binder in here that I can just start ratcheting on and put some serious pull on this. I still got to get that bolt out. So we'll get that bolt out. We'll pull on a little bit and see if it comes or not. And we're probably going to have to heat this. Now my buddy Kirk, he had to do this to a disc. And what he ended up doing was taking a cutoff wheel and slicing this open. Slicing that tube open to relieve the pressure, and then got the spindle out. Then when he put the new spindle in, got it bolted, he put huge C-clamps on there and pinched it all back shut and re-welded it. That's an option. But first I want to see if I can get it out without cutting that tube open. So, yeah. 6,000 acres, 6,600, almost 6,700 acres on her. So something's bound to give. Anyway, it is getting to be about 7:45. I need to go in the house. I need to get some supper cooking. Tammy had the kids all day. She got home about 5:30 and laid down. So I'm gonna have supper ready when she gets up. And I'll get my tools picked up. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with them beans yet. Like I said, I don't want to put them in a wagon because I don't have a good tarp for the wagon. And I might need that wagon for wheat seed. I might try and put them in that bag, but I'm gonna have to have Dad come over with his Bobcat. One to hold the box up, one to hold the bag up. Anyway, we'll figure something out. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.